Have you ever felt like your energy is fading faster than it used to? Like no matter how well you eat, how much you rest, or how hard you try to stay active, something still feels off? You're not alone. Many people over 60 quietly struggle with this, feeling like time is slipping by and their health isn't quite what it used to be. But here's the surprising truth. It's not always aging that's to blame. Sometimes it's the little things we do every day, habits we barely even notice that slowly chip away at our vitality, our strength, and even our years. That's what we're diving into today, because once you shine a light on these hidden habits, you can start changing them. And when you do, you might just feel like you've added years back to your life. More time with your grandkids, more energy to travel, to walk, to garden, to dance. More days where you wake up and think, I feel good. So let's talk about it, not with fear, but with power. Because the more you know, the more you can take charge of your health, your happiness, and your future. Let's start with one of the most common, yet most underestimated habits: sitting too much. Yes, it sounds harmless, especially after a lifetime of working hard. You've earned the right to rest, no doubt about it. But the problem starts when resting becomes a way of life. Long hours on the couch, sitting through the afternoon in front of the TV, or skipping those short walks because it's just more comfortable indoors. These all add up. And research is clear. Too much sitting can slow your metabolism, weaken your muscles, and even increase your risk of heart disease and certain cancers. The fix? You don't have to run a marathon. You just need to move consistently. Stretch every hour. Walk a few extra steps each day. Take the stairs when you can. Think of movement as medicine. It's not about pushing yourself, it's about keeping yourself going. Now let's talk about something that might surprise you even more. Poor sleep patterns. Many people think it's normal to sleep poorly as you age. They accept tossing and turning, waking up too early, or relying on sleeping pills as just part of the process. But chronic sleep deprivation can actually accelerate aging. It disrupts hormone balance, increases inflammation in the body, and can even impair memory. And while a bad night now and then won't hurt you, weeks or months of poor sleep can quietly erode your health. One simple shift? Start winding down at the same time every evening. Avoid screens an hour before bed. Create a bedtime ritual, maybe a warm bath, soft music, or reading something light. Your brain loves routine, and your body responds when you treat rest like a priority instead of an afterthought. And while we're on the topic of routine, let's not overlook something that feels harmless on the surface: skipping meals, or eating the wrong things out of convenience. After 60, your body doesn't process nutrients the same way it used to. You actually need more of certain vitamins and proteins, not less. But many people fall into a pattern of skipping breakfast, relying on snacks or eating processed meals that lack the fuel your body craves. The danger here isn't just in feeling tired, it's in slowly losing muscle mass, bone density, and even cognitive sharpness. The fix is gentle, and it starts with awareness. Start your day with protein, eggs, yogurt, even a smoothie if chewing's a challenge. Choose whole foods. And remember, every bite is a message to your body. Feed it like you love it, because you do. Now that we've uncovered how sitting too much, poor sleep, and meal habits can quietly wear you down, let's take a closer look at what else might be robbing your years without you even realizing it. One of the sneakiest habits that tends to creep in after 60 is social withdrawal. Maybe it starts slowly. A friend moves away. The phone calls aren't as frequent. You stop going to that book club or Sunday walk group. Before long, days go by with hardly any real conversation. It might feel peaceful at first, less noise, less pressure, but over time, isolation becomes a silent thief, not just of joy, but of health. Studies show that loneliness can be as harmful to your body as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It raises blood pressure, weakens the immune system, and even shortens lifespan. But there's hope, and it doesn't take a crowd to fix it. One good conversation, one shared laugh, one walk with a neighbor can begin to fill that gap. Reconnect with an old friend. Join a group, even virtually. Volunteer somewhere that makes you feel alive again. you were never meant to go through life alone. Your presence matters more than you know. Now let's talk about something a little less obvious: ignoring stress. It might not show up the way it did when you were younger. Maybe you're not in a rush to get to work or juggling kids and deadlines anymore. But stress doesn't disappear with age. It just wears a different face. Worrying about health, finances, feeling like you've lost your sense of purpose. And here's the thing: chronic stress keeps your body in a low-grade fight-or-flight mode. That means more cortisol, higher blood sugar, poor sleep, weight gain, even memory problems. So, what can you do? The answer isn't to eliminate every stressor. It's learning how to release it. Deep breathing, prayer, a quiet walk in nature, journaling, talking to someone who really listens. Your mind needs just as much care as your body. Give it the space to breathe. Another habit that often flies under the radar is putting off health checkups or ignoring small symptoms. It's easy to think, it's just part of getting older, or I'll deal with it later. But here's the truth: early detection saves lives. Whether it's a simple blood pressure check, a colonoscopy, or a conversation with your doctor about something that's been bothering you, those small steps matter. Don't wait for pain to scream before you listen. Whispering symptoms are your body's way of asking for attention, and the sooner you give it, the better your chances of staying strong, mobile, and independent. Now that we've touched on how social isolation, unmanaged stress, and neglecting health checks can quietly steal precious time, let's keep going. Because there's more to uncover and more ways to take your power back. Sometimes the danger doesn't lie in what you do, but in what you stop doing. And one of the most overlooked habits that slowly chips away at your vitality is giving up on learning new things. It's easy to fall into the rhythm of routine, watching the same shows, reading the same magazines, following the same path day after day. Familiarity is comforting, but your brain is like a muscle. It needs to be challenged to stay strong. When you stop learning, stop exploring, or stop trying something new, your brain gets lazy. And over time, that can lead to cognitive decline, memory issues, and even depression. But here's the good news: you're never too old to grow. Learn to play a new card game. Try a new recipe. Pick up a language you've always admired, or take an online class just for fun. Even 5 minutes a day reading about something new lights up your brain and reminds you you're still evolving, still capable, still very much alive. Now here's one habit that might not seem like a habit at all: neglecting hydration. Sounds simple, right? Just drink water. But after 60, your body's thirst signals aren't as strong as they used to. So you may not feel thirsty even when your cells are crying out for hydration. And dehydration, even mild, can lead to fatigue, confusion, dizziness, constipation, and joint pain. It doesn't mean you need to carry a gallon jug around all day. Just make water a regular guest at your table. Start your morning with a glass before your coffee. Sip between meals. Add lemon, cucumber, or berries if plain water feels boring. Your body will thank you in ways you might not even notice. Better digestion, clearer skin, sharper thinking. It's one of the simplest things you can do to protect your health and extend your vitality. So let's pause for a moment and think about all we've covered. Sitting too much, poor sleep, unhealthy eating, isolation, stress, skipping checkups, giving up on growth, forgetting to hydrate. These habits may seem small on their own, but stacked together, they form a quiet pattern that can slowly, silently, shorten your life. But here's the powerful truth: every single one of them is changeable. And even small shifts, taking that short walk, making a call, drinking that glass of water, learning something new, can create a ripple effect that keeps you stronger, sharper, and more vibrant year after year. Remember, this stage of life isn't the end of your story. It's a powerful new chapter. One filled with wisdom, freedom, and the ability to shape your days with intention. You have the power to rewrite the habits that no longer serve you and build a lifestyle that adds life to your years, and maybe even years to your life. If this resonated with you, share your thoughts in the comments below. What's one small change you're ready to make today? I'd love to hear it. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more tips, support, and inspiration designed just for you.